Hello artists, my name is Nimikador and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Tribulations. This is probably the last episode now, so we go to Crystal Salmon and Maya's last testimony. So yeah, let's begin. Press everything! Eye shining in the dark, I don't think you could make a mistake about that. Yeah, you're right. I think I saw them, but I can't say for certain. I can tell you for sure they were. I can tell you for sure they were Mr. Goro's mask either. I don't get the feeling she's coming for him anymore, but press harder. Just after that, you turned towards the light and called for help. Isn't that because you thought the lights were coming from Mr. Goro's mask? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's what I was thinking at the time, but I can't remember. After all, there was a person in that device in front of you. Maya's life was in interpretation all the time. At the time, there's no way she can remember details of the scene perfectly. All right then, let's go on with the testimony. What did you do when you saw the red lights? Struck back? How do you know that? Well, you're right. I didn't see it exactly, but I could tell by the sounds of their breathing and movement, and also the smell of blood. Yeah, witnesses more horror than a young lady should ever have in one life. So then, what did you do at the point? I couldn't move. I just barely make out the shadow moving in the dark, but I had no idea what to do. Could you still see the red lights you mentioned earlier? Yes, I think so, but... They went out? Yes, suddenly I couldn't see them at all. What could you mean? If the red was coming from Goro's mask, and they went out right in the middle of the fight, maybe the mask was damaged. Or maybe it was knocked off. Or maybe the batteries ran out. Right. Or maybe those little red pinhead-looking lights just stopped working. What could really happen then? Okay, we have 4 options, or 3. It was damaged, or knocked off, or the batteries died. But that was Goro's idea. What do you mean by just at the moment? Do you mean the moment when the red lights went out? Yes, that's right. The scream that you heard then, was it Dolly Hawthorne? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. It was a man's voice. No, it's obviously Goro here. What? So then the scream came from the killer? That's got to be it. I think Dolly Hawthorne must have taken the blade and attacked the killer with it. And then the killer had a scream of pain, huh? After that, the killer stole the blade back and delivered the final blow, I guess. Well, Mr. Wright, it doesn't make sense to me. It sounds like a reasonable deduction, but I still kind of wonder. I sort to say this, but an interpretation could create an enormous contradiction. That makes sense, after all, but deductions are almost certainly never correct. Oh, you're honest to yourself. Remember the testimony? Sorry, wrong voice. Remember the testimony she just gave before the killer let out the scream? Maya said she had already been splattered by the victim's blood. In other words, the blade and the staff had already been flung into the victim. Ah, is that right? She couldn't have struck back with the sword that was already stuck in her body. The weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been something other than a staff. It's the dagger. If you're so sure about that, then don't keep us waiting any longer, right? There's only one thing I think of that could have been used as a weapon here. If Darla Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back by his staff, what could she have been used to strike back the killer? Naturally, the dagger the killer brought to the scene of crime. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. This dagger was found at this crime scene stuck into a pine tree. Yes, the detective found it this morning and brought it to me. Dahlia Hawthorne struck back at the killer with this. And she managed to wound him as well. Yes, because he let out a scream doesn't mean that he was wounded. For all we know, with the blood on the dagger would have been for the victim. Have you forgotten that the blood has already been tested? Since we learned that it wasn't the victim's blood, it must have been the killer's blood. With the killer's blood. Blah, blah. The killer must have a wound somewhere on his body. So you're saying the blood on this dagger belongs to the killer? Exactly. A DNA analysis of the blood would prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. And yes, Mr. Goro, it would prove that this is your blood. Nice theory, right? Is this the end? Have we done it? Even he won't be able to change the results of a scientific test. He's not phased at all. Ha! Let me ask you something, right? Let's just say that it turned out that I was the killer. Do you really think I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence like that? What? Just think of it for a second. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. There was already a blood stain on it, correct? But even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom. Yes, what does that prove? Well, if I really were the killer, I could have washed the blade off it and planted another person's blood on it. It can't be! In any case, there's one thing I can guarantee it right. That blood, it does belong to me. Not a chance. What? In any event, it seems to be established but that the killer was wounded. Alright then, we'll just continue testimony. Wait a minute! What's the problem? I know you probably shouldn't say this, but there's a big condition next explanation. Maya! This dagger, is it that he wounded the killer? That's right. But, if Mr. God had really been cut with the dagger, his clothes should be pretty or have a rip in them, right? But he has plenty of sets of clothes, so he can change. Maya, you know we have plenty of sets of clothes, right? Oh, that's right. Maybe he just changed his clothes. That is solved the contradiction pretty easily. What are you talking about? It's not a slip at all. Remember back to the day of the murder? Everyone that was on the temple side got trapped there. Oh, that's right. And once the bridge was fixed, the police headed for the temple. Mr. Goro wasn't ready for them. Mr. Goro wasn't ready for them. He never had a chance to change his clothes. Ah! Oh, that's right. But there was virtual logic with the clothes. What? Well, maybe he brought a change of clothes with him. But no one could have predicted a lightning strike that shut down the bridge. Why would anyone have brought a change of clothes? Did he just take smart pills during the last wishes? Well then, maybe the killer took off his clothes before he committed a murder. That way he wouldn't get any blood on them. That's impossible, right? You know Colin gets up there late at night. Eh? After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'll be frozen solid. Ah! Oh my god, everything turns back to me. Ha! So that's all you got. I knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were here, she would she would have closed the book on this case already. If Mia Fey were here. Here? So come on, try. Can you do it or not? How about it, Mr. Wright? You have accused Mr. Gore of being the killer, but can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence? The question isn't whether they can prove it or not. The fact is they have to prove it. That's the only choice they have. It was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. I can prove it. I'm going to bring your magnificent vengeance of fruition. Just as you want. It. Ha! That's good. I'll fight till the bitter end, right? Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point, why don't we go for the unlimited penalty? Are you trying to pressure me, Mr. Goro? Because it doesn't matter to me. I got the one piece of evidence I need. Give me a break. You got nothing right. So what do we do at a time like this? It's simple. I'm gonna think outside the box and approach this from a different angle. Alright then, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you have got. There's one thing I could demonstrate in the previous cross-examination. The killer was wounded. That was proven by the blood of the dagger. But isn't it was possible for you to have hidden such a wound? If you have been cut by a dagger, there should have been a blood stain on this clothing. There's one place the killer could have hidden his wound. What did you say? Hidden? This is it. My last stand. I need to think about this from a different angle. I don't need to think about why there's no blood stain on his clothing. I need to show how it did hit the wound. It's the end of the line, the final stop, right? Let's hear what you got. Where's this location where you say the killer hit his wound? His face? Ha! I don't know what you were talking about. And frankly, I don't need to know. What I do know is that you would never be half the lawyer she was. Is that right? It's right. Huh? What's that just now? Mia? It can't be. You're living all through him? Even as you speak, you're still hiding the wood. Double team! This is so Goku. So Goku, so Gohan, Kamehameha thing. It's beneath your mask. During the fight, the red lights given off by the killer suddenly disappeared. Seconds later, the killer let out a scream. That's right, your mask was flying off your face. Miss Goro, would you mind removing your mask? If you have a dagger wound under there somewhere, I will say this whole case is solved. Oh my god! Ah! Sorry. It exploded on my face. Are you okay, Goro? Oh, it's perfectly fine. I'm not phased at all. Yes, now, I saw a spirit in you. I never liked you. 6 years ago. You helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding a bottle of poison. And then, while I was sleeping, you let me die. But you didn't care. You just kept living your pretend happy-go-lucky life. You even had the nerve to follow in their footsteps as a lawyer. I could never forgive you, that's what I thought. Miss Goro. But I was wrong about you. I knew it from the very beginning. The truth is, The only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive. This is so a typical line. Is me. Was me. Nailed it. You yourself? I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Me and no one else. I tried to avert my eyes from the truth to escape from the harshness of reality. I just couldn't face Mia's death head on, so I ran. I hit my hand on mask and threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney anymore, so I quit. But you say Maya? Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway. What do you mean? Are you listening, Maya? If I really wanted to save you, then there's one person that I should have gone and talked to right away. Who would that be? Are you talking about Nick? But I didn't do it. I tried to get the help of Iris and your mother. But I closed my eyes to the most important man involved. Do you know why? The real reason? No, why? I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving you at all. Huh? I think I was trying to salvage what's left of my own broken soul. Is to make you feel better about yourself. That's why. I was trying to make up for the fact that I could say Mia, nothing more. That's why I let you walk right into a situation that I knew was dangerous. Forgive me. You're wrong! You put your life on the line to say Maya! Was it really for Maya's sake? Even I'm not really sure. What do you mean by that? That night, in the darkness of the garden when I saw her silhouette. Ooh, looks so badass with a sword. A part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Harry or Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. It could have been Misty Faye, or even that little girl. But I still picked up a blade. It was like I was dreaming. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in my mind at the point. Was it really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Or was it something else? Was it my hatred for a woman who has stolen everything from me 6 years ago? 6 years earlier? She deserves to be in hell. Could it be a simply desire for revenge? And now, I don't know anything anymore. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized that I wasn't the arrogant one. I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy. The stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You were the one who made me realize my folly. You never ran away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off, as a true defender of the people. Yeah! In that one moment, I understood everything. Mr. Goro. I think you already know this, but if you don't, my name is Diego Armando. Yes. No, I see where the gold doors came from, but what about the tea? Mr. Armando, I believe in you. I know you were trying to save me. Oi. Thanks. Your wound is bleeding. Yeah, he changed to Armando. Ha, did you forget already? In my world, the color red doesn't exist. That's right. There must be my tears. Tears? Ever since I woke up from a coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment. Mr. Armando! You did do well to remember this, Maya. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. I don't know if it's just is crying or his wound is open. But anyway, nah. It's finally over. It's finally over! Yeah! This time it really is all over, isn't it? Defendant? Yes, Your Honor. Although you were directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body and the crime scene is a serious offense in itself. I understand, Your Honor. Mr. Amandus? Mr. Amandus explained that to me very carefully. I knew that risk and I willingly cooperated anyway. Very well. Before you hand over the verdict, is there anything you'd like to say? Well, there's one thing. I'd like to say something to Mr. Wright. I want to apologize to you. Apologize to me? For what? For the case 6 years ago. Of course. I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly, but yeah, something like that. Even now, 6 years later, I can hardly believe it. She was going to do it. She was planning to kill me. It's not all that surprising. The two of you hardly knew each other. Huh? What do you mean? You and my sister. You only met twice. Huh? We only met twice? The first time you met was on a fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Amond in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. The next time you met her was 6 months later. You met her again on the day that she stole your cold medicine. And Joe Swallow was killed. No way! It just can't be true. I mean, during our whole relationship, we were. Oh my God! Don't tell me the Iris. He dated all the time. Oh my God! For the 6 months, the woman that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne was actually me. Wasn't actually my sister. Huh? It was Dahlia? I hope one day you can forgive me, Feeny. So Felix wasn't dating Dahlia at all. He was actually dating Iris. Oh my God! But I couldn't tell the difference because of their twins. You mean? That's right. I lied to you for 6 months. But why? Why did you do such a thing? Ever since she gave you that bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Because of the police investigation and the surveillance, she could move about freely. So that's why you... My sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. Prepared for the worst? She thought that you might somehow discover the truth. That's why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice. You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you? She already had so much to answer, and didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance. And that's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle pendant back from me in her place, but I could get you to give it back. I feared that something even as simple as that. 6 months passed and still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. She did consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time that happened. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day you were partners in crime, and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed. Noticed what? My feelings for you. If I had thought that she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her. If it meant her life or mine. Iris, after spending half a year by your side, my feelings towards you, they changed. I have something to say to you too. Yes? Yes? You really are the person I always thought you were. So that's why I always thought that Dahlia was an angel, but it was Iris all the time. So when Dahlia revealed her true self, it was like, no, I can't believe it. She can't be that evil. So that. Even after Dahlia Hatter was found guilty, I still believed in you. Thank you. Oh. How many cups of darkness have I drunk over the years? Even I don't know. It could say... Wait, it was save his profile. No, still not changed to Amando. Dang it. How many years, you say? Men, plenty at least. I will tell you though. Right now, this one here is the greatest cup I ever think I ever had. Don't you think so? Phoenix Wright. Yay! Finally said my name! Oh! Yeah. I think you're right. So Goroval's like, I could make a cup of coffee to Phoenix Wright. Yes, sir. And then makes coffee. The purpose of this trial was to rule on the murder of the victim, Alice 16. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as an accomplice in this case. You understand, Your Honor? Very well. On the charge of the murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty. Court is now adjourned. Hey, where's the confetti, Judge? They're not here anymore. What? Where's the confetti? So I guess it's all over. I lose my voice here. The way everything ended was justice already served. The man who risked his life to save Maya's been sent to prison by my own hand. Of course justice was served. Yay. Mia, a story about jailing your boyfriend. No, that's okay. Mia, I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Your defense was truly brilliant. But I couldn't save Mr. Monroe. The man who cares so much, so deeply for you. You're wrong, Phoenix. You did save Diego. You saved him in the only way possible. You mean with that verdict? I think one day you will understand too. Phoenix, I want you to remember one thing. You were as good out there today as any defense lawyer could ever hope to be. There's something more you can learn from me. So we won't see you anymore? No, don't leave me, Maya! Mia! Mia! You accomplished something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Mia, I'm sure we'll meet again someday, Phoenix. But that means we won't be able to see each other again. I handle lots of cases, see a lot of takes. And along this journey, I found myself asking just one question. What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer. Maya, I guess it's just like my sis said. Your sister, Mia? That I when it's telling Mia to get her advice on what to do. This is what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry. Don't worry, Phyllis will save everyone in the end. But come on, cut it out with that gloomy face. Can't you see? Me, sis, and I'm sure Iris too. And I'm sure Iris too. Oh, Iris too? You for everything you've done for us, Nick. Maya, how? How can you be so bright and cheaper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked, you saw your mother murdered. Ouch! Francisca? Still as soft as always, Phyllis, right? I thought you went back to Germany. No, I'm still there. Oh, Edgeworth! Excellent work, Wright. Huh? Is that Edgeworth? When did you get back? Oh, that's right. I guess the whole field already knew that. I'm sure that Francisca had actually been helping me. Helping you? That was cool when Edgeworth was a defense attorney for a little time. You just two had been here on the first day of the trial. The defense would have gotten anywhere. Wow! But where were you, Nick? I heard he fell into a river and caught a nasty cold which forced him to sleep all day. Yes, he lay in bed shivering from his fever with Iris' hood pulled over his head. Ouch, talk about embarrassing, Nick. You definitely were trying. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. And you too, Francisca. I don't suppose. There's room for me in the screw puggies there. Oh, Larry! What's with the longer than usual face? I really saw him when I was reborn. I really saw Larry was never of any use to anyone, not even once. That's not true, right, Nick? What? You're asking me? Well, Nick, is it true? I got a place in this world, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I knew it. Everyone would be better off if I would go for good. No. Yeah, just participated. You were really good. Is that right, Mr. Wright? What? Me? Why are you making a face, huh, G? Oh, well, yes, indeed. I certainly can say that is like a resemblance. You really mean it? What about you, Francie? Did you draw your word too? Yeah! My beauty can't possibly be captured by a mere crayon. Okay, nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. Thank you. Happy now? Thank you. So now you will do it, like you promised? You're going to model for my next picture book, Francis Whitman? Don't get carried away. Well, how about that? I guess painting portraits is the only thing I'm good at. The painting of her was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Huh? Don't mention it. I haven't seen her around. Pearls? Pearls? Where could she have gone to? Normally she would have made a beeline from Maya. Oh, I will go look for her. I will be right back. Hey, Pearlie! Right. You seem to be uncharacteristically puzzled. I suspect you are wondering of how Maya can be so cheerful despite all that has happened. Yeah. To be honest, I don't understand it either. Francisca. That's right. She lost her father fairly recently as well. So he's dead. I think. Is he dead? I think I understand how she feels. Maya is so much wiser person than she appears. I think she realizes something. No is exactly the time when she needs to be as strong as she can. What do you mean by no is exactly the time? Maya wasn't the only one that was badly wounded by this. by this incident. In fact, there was someone that was hurt far more deeply than she. I believe it's for that person that Maya is trying her best to not cry. Someone who was hurt more deeply than Maya. Edgeworth, I think you start to understand too. Ow! Then tell me if Phil is right. Who is Maya being strong for? I knew it was Pearl. Poor Faye. The kid that hates me. The poor kid, after all, the reason that she worked so hard to follow instructions was because she loved and believed in her mother, Morgan. It's for the good of Faye clan. I'm sure she believed in every last word. She thought she was doing it for Maya, that's why she was so happy. It shows how truly devoted she is to Maya. But it's a cruel irony that it was her exuberance that led to this tragedy. Maya Faye's mother was killed and Maya herself was put into the deepest peril imaginable. And that's exactly why Maya is putting on a brave face. She's doing it for Pearl's sake, until she can see her smile again. Oh hey, so this is where you all were. Wow, looks like we got quite a... What was that for, sir? Sorry about that, Scruffy. My whip just seemed to have a mind of its own. What's up, Detective Gumshoe? You know, this and that. Anyway, congrats on your win. Let's go on tonight, pal. Dinner's on me. My son just sort of kind of gone by the tweety-weety, but it's alright. I made a reservation at a first-class French restaurant tonight. How does he have enough money to buy that? Because he only have the diet of instant noodles. Yeah! Pretty good words, Griffey. That whip was your reward. Detective Gumshoe. You said a first-class restaurant, French restaurant, you don't mean Tribulations? Where else? No, screw that, Gumshoe, I'm not going there. The food is terrible there. I knew it. We are doomed. Come on, let's go, everyone. Can't keep back away, pal. Hey, you, crybaby! Hey, you, crybaby, you're invited too. Oh, forget about me. Further I will be at the losers shack in the potatoes. You know, Maya's taken an awfully long time to get back. She's still out looking for pearls. Oh, Maya! What's wrong? Nick, what do you do? Pearlie, I can't find her anywhere. Huh? I bet she went back home. That's all. I thought so too, so I called the village. But no one has heard from her. This had never happened before. As I figured, she has been badly hurt by the incident. She feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. But no, this was her fault. What should I do? Did you come true? Yeah, what is it, pal? Could you guys go on ahead? But what about you? Maya and I will join you guys once we find pearls. Nick! Don't worry about us, Detective Gumshoe. We may be a little late, but we'll definitely be there. We have a lot of celebrating to do tonight, and I wouldn't miss it for a world. Yeah, but you are the... Ah! Very well, Phyllis, right? We'll go ahead. We will go on ahead. Don't keep us waiting, right? The old buddies! We won't. But should we look? Where could Pearlie have gone? Let's go, Maya. There's only one place I can think of that Pearl's about to go to. My office. Oh no. Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple? For Pearls, I bet this is a very important place. After all, this is where this whole incident started. What's this? You all back again so soon? Sissy Bikini? I thought we have been eating mashed potato along tonight. So she's here? Pearlie's here? She's in the trainer hall. Why don't you hurry along and go see her? Oh, okay. Pearlie's not here. Ah, Maya, the hanging scroll. Hang a scroll. Ah! So clean it off. It's got to be pearls. Ah! Mystic Maya! Pearly! What? Why do you scream like that? Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I swear that I would never trouble the two of you again, ever again. Because it's not my fault that Mystic Maya's better. That's why you came here? It is the least I can do to pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Of course, I said that my mother is gone. But how do I say this? I'm still happy. You don't have to lie. Oh my god, my voice! You don't have to lie just to make me feel better. No, really? No, really. It's true. The only reason I'm still here is all thanks to everyone who was there for me. My sis, my mother, Mr. Armando, Nick, and you. If even one of you weren't there, I'm sure you would still be alive right now. That's why I had to be strong. For all the people that were there for me when I needed them. That's all I can really do. Mystic Maya. I'm impressed. You really are the daughter of Misty. Sister Bikini. Your mother, Mystic Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. After disowning the good name of Kuren, don't have the right to face my daughter. But still, Maya's always in my thoughts. It's true. She will always be with me, until the day I die. Aww. The spirit was with her. That's why your mother was so strong. Even at the end, I'm sure she had no regrets. Mother... She won't be with me until the day I die, huh? There's a rule of it all master are to follow, is there? To never take the charm off until the day you die. That's the master's talisman! The data mistake kept by your heart and would never take off. It was the container that was important. Rather, it was the contents. That's... A photo? Ah! Mother! It's all natural for living creatures to fight to protect their own lives. But what makes you us humans want to fight for others? And who do you fight for? How hard must you fight? That's the true measure of human life is worth. We defense authorities are the warriors who are constantly challenged by that question. Nah, it was broken before. Even when the battle is over, the bonds that connect us are severed. We always return, time and time again. Mia, Maya, Pearls, Mr. Armando, and Maya's mother, too. I learned that from all of them. Well, shall we get going? Everyone's waiting. Ah! This is a day to remember, a day when a lot of things were finally put to rest. I think we should celebrate what we are oracle today. I still get... Oh, go on, sweetie. We will come back for training in time. Okay. Alright, I'm going back to make a brand new start too. Sister Bikini, I'll be back for more training, I promise. I know, I won't go easy on you just because you're a future master. I'll make sure to prepare a reservation for when you come back. Whoa! Alright, we're going to have a great feast today, Pearly. You know why? Because the training is a battle of endurance. Okay, Mr. Maya. I will eat lots of food tonight. You know, there's one thing I don't get and probably don't want to, but... What is it, Nick? Reservation for training is fine and all, but why for 3? Come on, what do you think? It's for you, dummy. You're one of us, Nick. Next time you can What? What? You're for us, Nick. Next time you can trail right alongside us. Huh? I've been waiting for you. Sister Bikini will take special care of you. Huh? Huh? It was great, Nick. We're going to do the special course, naturally. Huh? 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 It's a great idea after all, isn't it, Nick? You didn't do anything for Mr. Maya, would you? If you want to all have calls, right? You have a nice big meal before we can come next time, right, Nick? You know, I was wondering if I could just say one little thing. Sure, of course you can. Oh, I love this part. I can't wait for hearing it. I'm getting goosebumps too. Well then, here goes the thing. Objection! Oh my god, I can't believe we are finally finished with the Tribulation game. This game, like this game, especially more than the others. I like Justice World too, but and also the Ace Attorney, the first game too. But the most I like the third game, and that is this. And this is it. We got to learn more about Mia's past. We got to learn about the Goros or Mr. Mono's past, Edgeworth's past. And about the main villain on this game, Dahlia Hawthorne. And I really like the last case. The last case is almost the best one, I think, for me at least. Yeah, in all the games, the last case was the best. But the first game is the fourth one, which was actually originally the last case, but they got another case for the DS release. So yeah, and I also like the last case of the last game, where you could get two different endings. And I like this last case because everything is all dead, everything is all over and settled, and nothing more can happen with Dahlia Hawthorne or Kura channeling technique and all that. Oh my god, I can't believe we are finished. So just I will just let the credits roll as I usually do, and yeah, I will see you at the end then. Okay, so that was it for Phoenix Wright Tribulations, and that means it's the end of the Phoenix Wright Trilogy series. So we are going to begin at the Mice Edgeworth investigations next time in the Ace Attorney series, and I will also so I will thank you all for those who have followed the series from the very beginning of the trilogy to the very end, and I really appreciate that you, if you have followed me through the series. Yeah, I will just end it here, and thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you liked it, and thank you for support as always. It really helps me a lot, and check out the videos I made, and I will see